Hello everyone, it's Annabella here. This week we're diving into a relationship reading for Yoo Yeon Seok and Chae Soo. I actually don't know anything about them and I haven't seen their drama at all. To be honest, I haven't watched any Korean dramas lately, but that's totally fine. We're just going to pull a quick 5 card reading to see what comes up in their relationship energy and if anything interesting stands out. Just a quick reminder, I'm on vacation until mid-February, so if you're interested in purchasing a reading, please wait until after February 15th. Thank you so much for your understanding. Now, let's go ahead and jump into the reading. Since I'm not familiar with them, the cards will usually give me a general sense of their energy as a couple, rather than anything too specific. So the first card we have here is the Eight of Wands. Typically, this card speaks about communication, fast movement, or messages. It suggests that their connection may have developed quickly or at least progressed rapidly over a short period of time. There was likely a lot of communication between them, which makes sense if they've worked together. It's easy to see how their chemistry could grow through that. So, yeah, I definitely get the feeling that their connection evolved quickly. The Ace of Swords is one of those cards that could go either way. On one hand, it can represent a really strong energy where both people have a lot of mutual plans, great communication, and work really well together because they share similar ways of thinking. On the other hand, when we look at the Ace of Swords in a relationship reading, it can also point to clashes in feelings, especially if both people are being too logical. So, both of these dynamics could apply to this relationship reading. Since I don't know them, I feel like the cards are just giving me a general sense of their energy. But anyway, let's keep going. I'm curious to see if any major arcana card comes up in this spread. Once we get a major arcana, it'll definitely be easier to summarize the energy of the reading. Now, with the Eight of Swords, I do think the energy is becoming a bit clearer. The first 2 cards had a more neutral energy, meaning things could either go really well or not. But the Eight of Swords add more insight. It suggests that if they are working together, they might have good chemistry, as seen in the Eight of Wands, and solid communication, as shown by the Ace of Swords. But outside of that, it seems like there might not be much else between them. The Eight of Swords points to a kind of block or feeling of being trapped. It suggests they might not be fully open with each other beyond their work relationship. They could be keeping certain emotions or personal aspects of their lives guarded, especially since there hasn't been a Cups card showing up yet to indicate deeper emotional connections. Here we go. The Hangman, which is the major arcana energy I was looking for. Now, I won't say the Hangman really represents anything romantic. What I feel it's showing is that this relationship is interesting or even a bit strange. They might have a very unique or specific type of chemistry that not everyone can understand unless they're in it themselves. They can still work well together, but their relationship doesn't seem to go beyond that professional connection. On the other hand, the Hangman can also indicate that even if there's potential for romance, it's just not the right time or the right person. Maybe they've both been in other relationships already, or it could be that right now it's just not the right moment for anything deeper. It seems like they might prefer to keep their emotions blocked and continue connecting solely on a professional level. Lastly, we have the Six of Swords. Now that we have all the cards, it's clear that there aren't any emotional connections between these two, aside from the fast-paced, communicative chemistry seen in the first few cards. The imagery of the family in the boat moving toward calmer waters suggests that once their connection ends, they'll likely move on with their prospective significant others if they have them. This card feels transitional, indicating they'll both return to their own lives and relationship after this. That say, during the time they worked together, they were in the same boat and were a team. The Ace of Swords shows they communicated well and share a similar mindset. But as far as deeper relationship, it just isn't in the cards for them right now. They're not at a point in their lives where they're ready to connect on a deeper level. And that's it for this reading. Just a reminder, this is a celebrity tarot reading, so please take everything with a grain of salt and stay logical. I'll be back at the end of February, so if you have any requests, please wait until then. In the meantime, you can contact me via email. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.